Dear students, today we are doing the MCQ of chapter number 1. Our first question is decimal form of 129 upon 2 into 5 into 7 is 4 options are given, out of 1 is correct. So as you can see that this is of the form p by q. So it is a rational number, and as you know decimal expansion of rational number is terminating or non-terminating repeating. So out of these two, 1 is correct. The rational number is terminating if it is denominator is of the form 2 power n into 5 power n. The denominator is of this form, then only it is terminating. But it is 7 is there, but which is not in this. So the answer will be non-terminating repeating. Okay. So this is the first question. Now second question. The product of 3 consecutive positive integers is divisible by 4, 6, no common factor or only 1. To do this sum, take any 3 positive integers. We can take any 1, 2 and 3. Consider the product is 6. It is not divisible by 4, so it is not, 4 is not the answer. Yes, it is divisible by 6. Now these 3 numbers, they are having the 1 as a common factor, so it is also not 2. Now this number is divisible by only 1? No, it is divisible by 1, 2, 3 and 6. So your answer will be B. So this is our second question. So third question is, which number is divisible by 11? So either you have to divide all these numbers and you can check it which number is divisible by 11, or in a trick what you can do, add the digit at odd place. 1 plus 1, 2. Now add the digit at even place. 5 plus 6, 11. When you subtract these two, what you get? 9. So it is not divisible by 11. Now for this one, again add this 1 plus 5, we are getting 6. 4 plus 2, it is equal to 6. 6 minus 6, 0. 0 is divisible by 12. So what is the correct option? Correct option is B. Okay. Now fourth question. The largest number which divides 60 and 75, leaving remainder 8 and 10 respectively is, 4 options are there. So in this sum, we have to find the largest number. Largest number means you have to find the SCF. First, you have to do 60 minus 8. Subtract the remainder. 60 minus 8, 52. Again 75 minus 10, it is 65. Now you have to find the SCF of 52 and 65. 52. The factors are 2 into 2 into 30. The factors of 65, 5 into 30. Here SCF is 30. You can see that. What is the SCF of these two? The SCF is 13. So your correct option is D. So this completes our fourth question. Dear students, fifth question now. M square minus 1 is divisible by 8. This is divisible by 8 if M is 4 options are given. So suppose M equal to 0. If you take M equal to 0, what we get? Minus 1. It is not divisible by 8. So D is not the option, right option. Now take M equal to 1. So 1 square minus 1, it is equal to 1. 0. 1 minus 1, 0. So 0 is divisible by 8. So what we have taken? We have taken M equal to 1. And 1 is an odd integer. So correct option is B, an odd integer. Okay. Now sixth question. Two positive integers A and B are given. We have to find the LCM of A and B. So we have to find LCM of A and B. What is A? A is x, y cube. And what is B? X power 4, y square and z. So to find out the LCM, first write all variable. The variables are x, y and z. Okay. Now what is the maximum power of x out of 1 and 4? The maximum power is 4. Now for y, here the power is 3, here the power is 2. So which is bigger? 3. In z power is 1. So the answer will be x power 4 y cube z. So correct option is D. So dear students, this complete our question number 6. Dear students, now 7th question. The lowest number that is divisible by all the number from 1 to 5, both inclusive. Both inclusive means you take 1 and 5 also. So lowest number means what you have to find? You have to find LCM. To find LCM of the number 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. As you know, you can easily find the LCM of these numbers. 2 1 ja 2 and 2 2 ja 4. Again when you write 2, here if we write 3, the last is 5. So to find LCM, multiply these number 2 into 2 into 3 into 5. On multiplication what we get? 60. So the answer is B. Okay. So this is our 7th question. Now 8th question. The number is in the form of 4p plus 3. There is a number which is of the form 4p plus 3. P is a whole number. So P can be 0 also because P is a whole number. We will always be 4 options are given. So it must be true every time. You can take P any whole number. Suppose we take 0. If we take 0, we take P equal to 0, then what we get? We get 3. Okay, so if it is 3, then we are getting 2 options here. Either it is odd or a multiple of 3. So again, take P equal to 1. We take P equal to 1, what we get? 4 into 1 plus 3. It is 7. So here it is 7. 7 is an odd number. It is not a multiple of 3. So the correct option is B. So this complete our question number 8. So dear students, our next question is, when a number is divisible by 7, its remainder is always, as you know, the remainder is always less than divisor. The divisor is 7. So it is less than 7. So the correct option is C. Now 10th question, the number pi. Pi is a natural number, rational number, irrational number, or rational or irrational number. As you know that the decimal expansion of pi is non-terminating, non-repeating. So non-terminating, non-repeating means it is your rational number. So dear students, this complete our last question.